Welcome to the Reloading Podcast here on the Firearms Radio Network. Presented by Patriot Patch Company in Camerado. Hello. How are you?
Good.
Oh, it's not streaming to Player anymore. Yeah. I guess I should log in there and check that out. When was the last time anybody went to Player? That's funny. Anyway. What's the word for the day?
Oh. Nick, you get any new toys?
No, just some bayonets, but that's about it.
Oh.
Yeah, nothing.
What type of bayonets?
One is a Argentine 1909 that was made in Argentina. Not made at Mauser. And then the other one, they called it a Brazilian 1934, but it's not. I'm not sure what it is. There's not many markings on it, so I'm still trying to do some research on it and do some figuring out what it was. I paid, I think, for both of them $45, so which isn't bad.
I need one for my Spanish 1916, by the way.
Okay, I see those all the time. I'm going to a little military show this weekend, so I'll keep an eye out. But no, I'm saving up for some projects that's gonna I'm getting finished up. So, but
I got me a new red dot sight.
There you go.
Nice. What'd you get?
I got me a nice little Holosun 507C.
Oh, you got one of those.
The comps, yeah.
Nice.
It's got the 2 MOA, 8 MOA, 20 MOA, and 32 MOA circles. And I don't know, there's like 10 different combinations you can put up in it.
Nice.
So, yeah. And then trying to figure out, is it worth buying a 327? From Smith & Wesson.
Why not?
Yeah, I know. Why not? Keep telling myself that, but it's been in my arm.
Oh, terrible. Just terrible.
It's been in my arm.
Yeah. How bad is it bending your arm?
Like I've called up a couple of gun shops looking to see where I can find it and at what numbers.
Nice. I would want a lever gun. Then 327 Fed.
327 is the N-frame Smith & Wesson.
Yep.
8-shot revolver. Yeah.
What's the cartridge?
38, 357.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about 327 Federal.
No, No.
It's the model 327. Okay.
Model 327, yeah. It's got, a scandium frame, titanium cylinder. Yeah.
That way it hurts more when you shoot it.
Well, I'm not going to be shooting 357 through it. I'm looking at mainly putting 38 specials through it. I can get a good hollow point, hollow base wad cutter, full wad cutter. You
Yeah.
know, moving around 650 or so out of a 5-inch barrel, and make it a real nice pussycat gun.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. It'll also work in Steel Challenge too.
Ooh.
Yeah. So it'd be 327, a performance center gun, you know, and see how that works out.
Yeah.
Or else I send it to Clark and have him do his magic on it.
Yeah. Interesting.
Well, we had another great weekend in Chicago this year, guys. Body count rose again.
Last time I saw, what was it, 8?
Yeah.
Jeez.
And Pritzker's sitting there going, nothing's wrong. There is nothing wrong in Illinois.
And the good old mayor says, "Oh, the guns are coming from Louisiana and Pennsylvania." I'm like, why would they come that far when you can just go to Wisconsin or Indiana?
You don't even have to do that. You can get them
Exactly.
in Illinois, Chicago without a problem. There's not.
That's not the issue. Stupid mayor.
Yeah.
That's why I left that state. That's why I got out.
Yep.
Okay. How about you, Mike? Anything going on?
Not a heck of a lot.
Oh yeah.
Pardon me. So, just I did find my Lee press, so that was good.
Oh, where was that hiding?
It was in a storage.
Oh, okay. It's good that you found it.
Yeah. Sorry, I am trying to figure out why the lovely camera doesn't want to work all of a sudden. It won't give me that option, so all right. What the heck?
Oh, STL ammo man, 550 for. Yeah, there's one back over there, over my shoulder. You You got it squirting out 45 ACP. For pistols, you almost want a 650 or a 750, but 40, you know, if you run what is it? DAA conversion on it, you can go pretty fast with it because it'll automatically kick your cases in, and all you have to do is advance and put a bullet, which is pretty nice.
Nice.
Yes, the Viejo, the older S&Ws are nicer, but they don't make an 8-shot end frame, so you got to kind of go with the newer one, and then send it to somebody that can tune it up.
Interesting. I think it's a bad cable.
Oh, okay. Clark Custom Guns will do a Smith & Wesson double and single action lightning smooth to be reliable with federal primers only. In other words, it don't work with any of the other ones, but it'll be a lightweight.
Anyway, I guess we'll figure that out later.
And they only charge $145 for their trigger jobs.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
I will have to, looks like I'll have to invest in a new cable for that. I'll find a short one and play with it later. Anyway. Back to what we were doing. So, last week we were setting up our somebody took my plug. Dang it. Kid calls me and asks me if he could borrow a power strip. I guess he took the one that I had set up for the light. God love him. Anyway. I did work out a deal, though, I think. I got him cleaning up all the dog poop in the backyard for phone money instead of paying me phone money. So that's worth it.
Yep.
So. But we'll take a moment and talk about Patriot Patch Company. Because I got the new patch. I got the new patch for the patch of the month. Anybody else get it?
Nope, sorry.
I got new sporting goods. Fishing poles are now added. Anyway. Oh, I forgot to bring in that other thing. Dang it. Anyway. So here is the September patch, Dangerous Freedom. So I'm sure Sean Heron loves that because that's his YouTube channel, Dangerous Freedom. So Lady Liberty's rocking a tube top. And looks like a Deagle. And 16 with an M203 underneath and a can on it. So you can either go quiet or loud. Here's Ryan's original drawing. So that's kind of cool to see how it goes from the drawing to this. So, but yeah, that looks like a Deagle.
Yeah.
And then 16 with a can and an M203 underneath for when you need to go from quiet to loud. I think that's kind of funny.
Mm.
So, but anyway, so that's the patch of the month this month. You can swing on over to Patriot Patch Company and check out all the cool things they make. And if you want to join the Patch of the Month Club, you can swing over to firearmsradio.net/category/podcast/reloading-2 and click on support this show. And it'll take you over to Patreon, which I still haven't found anybody to replace. I talked to Sean, but Sean just created his own. And he's got it locked down for just his group. So I'm stuck using Patreon until I can find out something better. But if you don't want to give your money, if you don't want to send your money via Patreon, we've got other workarounds. Just shoot me a text or an email or something. Let me know. Reloadingpodcast@gmail.com or 608-467-0308 if you want to text the show or you want to call the show. So we'll do another live show sometime in the near future. But I got to figure out how to do that because the service I paid for the last couple times we did live shows, I didn't renew. So, but I know there's some other ways to do it. So I am looking at a different platform versus StreamYard because StreamYard's really expensive. So, but I want to thank
Clover was just trying his again the other day. I think it was Streamlabs.
Okay.
And he was having good luck with it the other day. So, but I know he said StreamYard did something stupid to him, so he's like, "I'm done." So we went back to Streamlabs. So
yeah, it's just not. I mean, they've added a couple of things in the last couple of months, so I'm guessing people started complaining.
Yeah.
But it's just, I don't think it's worth the money. So the only problem is I got to download everything before I cancel because, ooh, that's new. Wow, that's kind of cool. The new people tab that I have, it shows everybody, and then it shows what their mic level is and all that.
Oh, yeah.
So that's kind of cool. That's new. And then I can move people to backstage from right there. So that's kind of cool. I can also change your name. That's funny. You'd probably go with OnlyFans. God, that's tempting. We'll do shiny brass picks. Oh, that'd be funny. It's not worth the headache, but it'd be funny. So, because I would have to explain to everybody why. So, saying hello to whoever's on Rumble. So, One of the ways you can help the show is you can subscribe through Rumble. Also, you can give gift subscriptions if you want. Also, one of the things that We Like Shooting does is they have in Rumble. There's a way you can donate directly for a comment, um, and it appears there, so you can actually make little donations during the show if you wanted to, as a alternative. So. One of the things we're looking for Patreons, though, is we are looking at setting up some Patreon only talks. That's something that we're going to look at doing within the next couple months. Whether it's just we get on and answer questions live for the Patreons, or we're not sure exactly how it's going to look yet, but that's one of the things we're looking into.
I know we have. I think our what's it, Mike? $5 tier is the lowest tier.
Yeah. Well, you can sign up. You can literally sign up as a non-paying Patreon, because that's Patreon's thing. But you can donate $1 too.
Okay.
So,
I tell anybody it's $1 if you can hold off, or even $2.
Yeah,
it's worth it. I know we don't do a ton on ours, but there's some groups I do, like CN Arsenal.
Well, that's one of the things I'm working on doing is
exactly.
I want to do more with the Patreon. So.
Yeah. I know with CN Arsenal, I'm big with him because we do a lot of research on the Patreon side. That's where a lot of his information comes from.
Yeah.
Is on the Patreon side. We get special perks, a lot of patches a lot of times.
Mm-hmm.
First dibs on like when they do the custom shirts each year for their fundraiser to help support the show. We get like a custom design for that. So there's all sorts of things, and it's well worth it.
Yeah. I got to add our Rumble link to our podcast. I better get around to doing that. So, one of the things that they added for us as hosts, that Sean added, is we can see kind of our average downloads, and so it just did the last 76 episodes, but we're still averaging 2,100 downloads. So I want to thank everybody that downloads the show, even though we're always running behind, it seems. But we greatly appreciate everybody that is a supporter, whether that's just downloading and listening and sharing, or actually financially. So we also, just a reminder, everybody, we do have Discord. So, but we don't post that link anywhere because all we get is spammers. So anyway. I haven't figured out how to do that. Truth said on other channels I can donate through YouTube, but I don't see that on this channel. Because frankly, I haven't figured out how to be able to do that.
I'll do some dive into it, Mike. So I know I got access. I got access to the YouTube channel, so I'll do some research.
Okay. Yeah, I'd love to be able to do that. So, but yeah, I haven't had any luck figuring that out.
There should be a donate button somewhere.
I would think so.
On your end of it. And also super chat and super thanks.
On YouTube?
On YouTube. Super chat.
2,800 current subscribers on YouTube. Thank you.
Are you part of the partner program?
No.
I think that's what the biggest thing. You got to become part of the partner program.
I gotta figure out how to do that.
Go to
Yes.
your earn section.
There we go. Yeah, it's under earn. You can hit apply for to become partner program right there, Mike.
Yep.
On the studio. So plus it helps us get like ads and stuff that also comes back to the show.
Yeah.
There we go. Review base terms. I don't know if they'll let us since we get banned.
How many times we've gotten banned? It's worth the shot though. Like they got to say no. They can't
Right.
ban us for applying.
Right?
What rule did we break doing that? Well, and I
Yeah.
know plenty of channels. Like there's a guy that lives over towards Whiteman Air Force Base that he has a gun stuff, and he's gotten multiple videos taken down because he basically just talks and just shows his guns off, and he's gotten taken down before. So it's if he's got super chats and all that coming in, and
Yeah.
so,
Yeah, well, let's see what we can do. The worst they can say is no.
exactly. Hey, and it might truly help the channel in the long run. We don't know until all you gotta do is try.
Yep.
Yeah. Do.
We'll learn this one of these days, guys.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, he's got his sister's dog again.
I think he always does.
Not always. I gotta watch it. She had to run some errands tonight, so and she has a yeast infection in the ear and in her eyes. So like she's getting a lot of goobers on her eyes and then just all sorts of yeast in her ear. So we got to give her antibiotics. So I'm always having to watch her, make sure they say might have to have her go to the bathroom more often. So I kind of got to watch her for that.
Yeah.
You on dog sitting duties?
I am. And then she goes off out of the room. So.
Well, hello there, strangers.
You're still alive?
Hey,
Yes, barely.
barely, huh? You're hiding from us?
No, I actually had some more Biodad stuff to take care of.
Okay.
Some dislocation fixed and wonky ass schedule. None of it is anything I wanted to do that was fun.
Okay.
No fun. Do.
You been keeping out of trouble, Sharenda?
I'm never doing that. As a matter of fact, I'm trying to find trouble to get into. Archery season starts next month. I mean, not next month, next week.
Next week, yes.
Yeah, next
So
week.
you got your place set up. You ready to go?
My gear is ready to go.
Okay.
My personal spots on public land are ready to go. My girl gang hunt trip is not ready to go because this adulting sucks.
All right.
But I got hunts.
Have
In my
you
bucket.
have you practiced any?
Of course.
Okay.
I'm never not practicing.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you're putting arrows down range. That's good.
Yeah, I'm always practicing doing that. That's what my 3D archery tournaments have been for. And
Okay, good.
Practicing on my own time, and my arrow wrist broke the last 3 archery tournament I went to. So that's
What
been
would you
some
do that for?
drama. I didn't. It was the timing was off on it, and every time we set it back, it kept slipping. So the company graciously replaced it with a new one. So I'm happy about that. I got to get that put on this weekend and make sure I'm zero back in. And what else
Okay.
happened? My Baylay device had some rust on it, so that had to be replaced. I'm like, this season's not even here yet, and it's already starting off weird. It's like let me make sure my rifles are all okay. So I'm ahead of the wind on that.
Yeah. Yep.
I still need to get out to Nick's.
Yeah.
Just let me know when.
When are you not? Just let me know when you're actually not traveling, because you've been a busy bee.
I haven't been that busy.
More busy than usual
This is my downtime year.
now, but last
I don't
month.
do any. I don't do anything on Saturdays this time of year.
Oh, really?
I have nothing but anywhere from 2 to 4 screens on my TV at one time.
Because it's football season, which means
Exactly.
you're not gonna be reloading anything either.
Oh no, I reload during that.
Oh,
I'll just put it
okay.
up on my laptop. I'll take it down there. I put it the 4 wide on my laptop, and I'm down at the bench sometimes.
Okay. Do you want me to bring my little pocket projector so you can just project it on the wall
Oh
behind the
no,
press?
I got
Okay.
a full projector,
Okay.
especially for like night games. This coming when it gets cool, like 50s. I'll put the fire pit out back, have a nice little glass of bourbon, project the game up on the wall of the house. Oh yeah.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Oh, it's the football is my time of the year. Between Saturdays and Sundays, when it's beautiful weather, I'm either cooking on the grill. Oh yeah, I enjoy this time of year. This is my favorite time of the year.
I do too. I get my best snacks and eating done because of all the football food.
My football team's actually 2-0 for college for once. We're actually winning.
Yeah, they actually were pretty impressive. So, thank you for the subscription gift, gifted subscription, Russ. So,
No.
So yeah, I'm waiting to hear back. There's the whatever thing that YouTube uses for paying out, you got to set up an account with. So I'm waiting to hear back on that, and then I can finish up my application for the partner program. Yeah.
There we go.
Hey, Mike
So-
gonna be making that SHOT Show and GunCon travel money.
Well, Mike and I already know where we're going next. Was it September?
Yeah.
We're already making
No.
a trip up to. Is it September?
I think it's August again.
It's like the last week of August, isn't it?
I don't know. Well, dogs went nuts.
Yeah, it's I think. But we're going up to Des Moines, Shrenda.
What's up there? I feel like I know this, but I'm
GOA.
drawing a
GOA goals is in
Goal.
Des Moines next year. So
Sorry, my dogs have lost their damn minds.
I'm definitely looking at.
Oh,
I think
fire truck. That's why.
3.5 hour drive, I think, from KC. So
I know where they lost their mind. Fire truck.
oh yeah.
If you can hear their howling.
But
Except poor little Remy. Remy can't howl, so he just. I feel bad for the poor little guy.
But yeah, well, once I'll find some more information out on that on goals, Shrenda. See if you're interested, maybe when it gets closer. And I know Mike and I are discussed. We're definitely looking at doing like an Airbnb or something.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
So
August 1st and 2nd.
okay, I don't know. I was
August
thinking it was
1st and
September.
2nd.
That's for the public days, right? Because normally I think that's what they put out as the public days, and then like if I remember right, the Fridays just for media, and then I think Thursdays his range day? I've never been, so I'll have to talk to a buddy that's gone all the other years. So. And we lost her.
You know, you think after a kid had spent 3.5 to 4 years in this room as a bedroom, and she would holler down and he could never freaking hear her, that she would remember that and not try and holler down at me while I'm on the podcast. And I say we lost Sharenda while I was gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't know what happened there.
Iowa Event Center.
It's just downtown by the was now I think the Casey's Arena.
Says multi-day experience equipped with the state-of-the-art facilities and surrounded by a wide range of accommodations for every kind of attendee, from family-friendly hotels to RV parks and campgrounds for those who prefer open air. We will dock your paycheck for that, Regro Fagro. He said this. Sorry, I'm late. Oh, wait a minute. We don't pay him. Crap. I can't dock him for nothing. Oh, now she's Sharenda.
But
You're Sharenda now? Welcome back.
I am. I don't know what happened. The browser window crashed.
Now I'll reach out to Chris from CloverTac and Chris as well from Chris from 740. I know they've been to Goals both times, and when it was in Knoxville, and I'll find out the information on that, on when they have the range day, stuff like that. So.
Hey, Sharenda.
Yes.
I found out I got a new toy with StreamYard. Check out your name.
Technology challenge. I'm not challenged. I just have crappy tech.
You are technology challenged. So, anyway.
Oh, I got something I keep forgetting to show y'all.
What's that?
I'm gonna drop it in the Facebook chat.
Okay. So, I wonder if that makes a difference. Oh yeah, big difference. Oh, you downloaded Gordon's? That reminds me, I think I got to reinstall it on this computer.
As I tell everybody, make sure you follow the instructions.
Yep.
Or you will get lost very quickly.
Uh-oh, they're in trouble now.
Can I say I hate it that NOE went out of business on bullet molds?
Yes.
Because I need a special mold made, and nobody else will make it. Can make it.
Did you check with Lee?
I'm not paying the $270 for the setup fee.
Oh.
That's just for the setup fee?
Yep.
That's bananas.
Yeah, I won't pay that. I'll just worst case I'll buy a Lyman 6.5 mold and buy some sizers.
Oh, there you go. Hi, Roger. Welcome.
Yeah, the biggest thing I'm running into with my bullet mold or bullet is on my 6mm 6.5 Dotodo is the cast bullets I bought are too long.
6.5
got a-
what?
Dotodo, it's a Uruguayan cartridge that the Uruguayans used in the 1890s. It's the only
I
gun that
thought
was
you-
ever chambered in it.
For a second, I thought you
But-
were speaking in special needs.
No,
No,
it's actually French. Dotodo is French, but it was built for the Uruguayan military. But I just take 54R brass, size it in 6.5 Swede, and then fire form it. But then it's just a standard 6.5 projectile. But the projectiles I bought are too long because when I set it to my overall seating depth, it has a short throat, so it's pushing that bullet further into the case. So I think my bullet's too long. So I got to do some more
Your bullet
research.
is too long.
So I
Well,
think
that's
the
easy.
bullets.
Just
Well,
get
'cause
one of
what's
those
weird-
chop saws and shorten it up.
Yeah, I'll rather not do that.
It's a flat base.
What's the weight of the bullet?
Let's see. The bullet weight I am using is yes, I'm over 21. 162 grain round nose,
Okay.
and they of course don't give me a length.
So the ogive on it is up near the front of the bullet.
Yep.
Okay. And it was designed for a Spitzer or semi-Spitzer.
No, it was designed for a round nose, but I think the shape of the round nose is what's also running into it. So even
So, in other words, it had a relief in the
I'm trying to find you.
in the
I have
o-
the schematic.
in the ogive, yeah. So the ogive was still back on the round nose. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the schematic of the original projectile. Oh, well, it's going to turn the brightness down. Maybe. So there's the schematic for the bullet. Just a straight
Okay.
bullet with a slightly round nose. So,
Whoop.
but
Oh, come on. Won't let me.
There you go.
There you go.
Put that up
Okay.
there.
Put it up there again. Want to see. All right. Okay. So what you want are some I would try to see if Lee makes some some sizing dies.
I have all the push through collets.
Okay, but you need to find one that is at the ogive of the
So the ogive is, so it goes from at the base of the bullet, 5.92 millimeters down to 5.52 millimeters. So it tapers down about a half a millimeter almost.
right. And what you want to do is, if you can push the bullet just far enough into the sizing die, just so it sizes part way up that die.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and
That can't be right.
I don't know if a Lee would work better, or if you would be better off with a Seiko or Lyman or RCBS sizing setup.
This can't be right because 5.52 is 0.2. 2.1 or 0.217. That's not right. Huh. I'll do some. Maybe they have a different measurement. They're using different. They got to use in millimeters, you would think.
Yeah.
That's weird that it's 5. Oh, hang on. 5.92. It's 233. That still ain't right. That's
It's
300. It's 6 millimeters. This is a 6.5 cartridge. That's weird.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm 100% positive.
Okay, you slugged the bore. You did a chamber cast.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So it's 6.5. The bullet is got a step. It's got a step in the bullet. So you need something like a Seiko sizer or something where you can put the step in and then eject it and then size the rest of the bullet up to for the putting the lube in. Okay. I know it's a
Gotcha.
lot of
Yeah, I'm
work
gonna do.
because you gotta size it twice.
Yeah. I'm wondering if I can undersize a standard bullet and if it would work. If I just be able to put a decent crimp on the shoulder. Huh. I'll do some research.
Yeah.
I haven't shot anything yet, so I'm not in a hurry. I'll do some more research. And
Okay.
worst case, I did get some. I know some guys that have run FMJ bullets. Then shoot those. Worst case.
Mm-hmm.
I was preferring to go with a long torpedo round nose lead bullet, but if that option's not feasible, we'll go ahead and skip that option.
I think they're done being lunatics now. So that'll be it. Did you see that thing that I put up from Tommy Boy, Nick?
Accurate can make that low. I don't remember them going below a certain caliber, though. If I remember right.
Are you going there now?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh. I see a blue press in the background, Mike.
Yep. Yeah. We started this mess, and so we need to continue with that mess. But I don't know where the hell my 9mm brass went. Damn it. Well, ain't that about a pain in the butt? Anyway. So, give me a second to figure out where my 9mm brass went.
Sure.
Because I thought I had some sitting out here. So I didn't look for any more. Tag nabbit. Great googly moogly. You guys got anything you want to talk about?
Oh, we're gonna figure something out here because Sharenda's technical is challenged here, and I'm
And Paul's
tongue-tied.
speech challenge.
Yep, I'm tongue tied. So yeah, Nick, it looks like it's up to you or the dog.
Hey, look at that.
There we go.
I can't see it. What is that?
It's an old duck stamp print.
No, J.C. Higgins Model 60 manual,
Oh.
Ah,
because I have one. So,
You used to have the Model 60.
no, I have one. Actually, I have two technically. So, all right, I'm gonna. I think I have to go out to the garage. So, I'll be back.
Tommy Boy, accurate is 270. Okay. And Andy, evening. And Andy 79 Z28. You're going off to bed, huh? All right.
Excuse me.
So I'm kind of reading the new design from Accurate. Max bolt length 1.375, which I'll be good. No round nose, no Spitzer. My tool requires a 1800s minimum diameter flat nose, which that's fine. I could run a flat nose. Would be fine. No groove or boat tail or heeled, which is more than 6,000 smaller diameter than the bands above it. Example, 0.46 inches. Okay, yeah, that makes sense there. Minimum groove diameter of 0.255.
Which is fine.
Yeah, so 30 cal is about as small as I can do. I'm like, really? That's where I was kind of.
Well, minimum groove diameter of 255, right?
Yeah, it just says minimum groove diameter of 255.
Well, groove diameter on a 308 is 299. So
Yeah.
264 minus 4 is 260. You know,
That's where I read it.
Yeah.
He says 7mm will have shallow grooves and no gas check.
Okay.
Which I'd prefer to have a gas check on these.
Uh-huh.
No squared grooves, no squared shoulders. He requires a minimum of 50 degree for the bullet axis bevel, which is understandable. So I might shoot them an email and tell them what I'm looking at getting done. So
okay.
Current turnaround time is 8 weeks. Ouch. Arsenal mold. Let me take a look at them. I meant to bid on a Lyman a while back. It stayed cheap. I wish I would have bid on it. I think it sold for like $40. I was like, oh,
jeez.
I know. I was so mad I didn't bid on it. I got busy. That might work.
Good night, Andy.
Let's do 2 cavity. And for $75, that's not breaking the bank. That might be an option. And it's right over 1 inch. It's 1.06 inches.
Nice and short.
Yeah, short. And I might have to, for $75, I might have to order one to give it a try. And I've never ordered, are Arsenal molds, are they aluminum or are they brass? Does anybody know?
Arsenal? I think they're aluminum.
That's what I thought they were. Well, for $75, it's got to be aluminum. If that's brass or steel, that's cheap for especially brass.
Brass would be, geez, that would be.
You'd be almost $200, if not more.
Yeah.
And that's not the first person that's told me that about Accurate Molds, Tommy Boy. That they've had machining issues. Let's see. Shoot, you might as well go with like a 4-cavity mold. You go from a 2-cavity mold of $75 to a 4-cavity mold of $85.
Well,
Why not go the 4-cavity? What's a 5-cavity? $90. Just go with the 5-cavity.
well, I mean, the only thing the operator's got to do is put a bigger piece of aluminum in, and
the only thing I wish he would
crank
do
the
is
handle over a little bit.
it does not have a gas check on it. So I'm wondering if that could be modified. If he could turn a gas check on that, probably wouldn't be that hard. I don't know how he does his mold.
It could be that hard.
It could be. I might shoot him an email just to check, see if it's possible. If not, because what do they say the fastest you want to move without a gas check is?
You're at well.
I plan on powder coating them. I would powder coat them.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry if you're powder coating them. But,
yeah, okay, that's fine. Yep.
You're sitting there looking at 1,800 feet per second for non-gas check.
Yeah,
non-gas check bullet.
Yep. It's Yep. Okay. He even says right there for powder coat design, it's an aluminum mold, hardened dowel pins, stainless steel bushings. Of course, includes sprue plate, hardware for attaching to Lee or comparable molds. Yeah, a 5-cavity for $90. That's pretty hard to beat.
That is very hard to beat.
And 2 to 3 week lead time, which is not bad at all for a mold.
No, for a custom mold, no.
Yeah, I might.
What are you beating?
Arsenal Molds has a 266 diameter, 150 grain.
Nice.
For powder coat, a 5-cavity. How much would you think, Mike?
65.
A little more, $90. But still, for a 5-cavity mold, it's pretty cheap nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
So Roger wants to share his Square Deal B story. Said North Carolina humidity was causing some of my reloading equipment to rust in my garage, so I gathered all of my dies and put them inside the house. My mistake was I overlooked my Square Deal 9mm dies. So when he went to run 9mm, dies were still in the garage and rusted and pitted pretty badly. Stupid tax was as follows: 10-month back order on 9mm dies. And I loaded 2,500 rounds on my single stage while waiting for the new dies. Now I'm set up for the Square Deal again. Ouch. I've loaded.
Were they rusted that bad? Oh, wow.
I don't know.
I mean, if they were rusted that bad, okay. But I thought they were carbide dies. At least the sizing die is carbide.
No idea. Yeah, I don't even know if this is set up right. Now the question is, I don't have a wrench. Dope. That is for the 550. And maybe it didn't come with a wrench. Anyway. And I didn't bother to go to storage and get the primer. I don't have the primer catch either. Oh well. They can just go on the floor and I'll pick them up. So I don't have the low primer alarm because I didn't go get it. Otherwise, it's set up, everything ready to go.
Excuse
Bless
me.
you.
Thank you.
I just have to adjust the dies. So if it's not set right. But I need a wrench. Actually, I need a couple of wrenches. So, crap. I wish I'd have checked that before I got back on. Anyway, so I'm finally going to bust this open.
Yeah. Square Deal B sizing dies are all carbide except for 4440. So
So it may have been the outer side that was rusted, but not the.
yeah, could be.
So.
But yeah, there's that that rust
Evaporust.
Evaporust. Yeah, that's
Yeah, I just use it on motorcycle gas tank, but now I got all this loose rust in there. I got to figure out how to get out.
Mm-hmm. Well, Evaporust in a for dyes in a ultrasonic cleaner. Oh, yeah, knock the rust right off of it. Yeah, you may have a little pitting, you may have to do a little polishing, but it'll put them back into shape.
So here's a question. See if you can answer while I go out and grab some wrenches quick. Clifford Zach, here's a question on battleships with 16-inch guns. They're classified as 45 and 50 caliber. I know that it is barrel length that determines it. What kind of math are they using? School.
Okay, U.S. Navy is 16-inch 50 caliber Mark 7.
Mm-hmm.
So what it determines is 16-inch/50 designation refers to the gun's length being 50 times its bore diameter. So that's the math they're using. So a 16-inch 50 caliber gun is 66 feet 8 inches long. So Clifford, 45 caliber would be 45 times its bore diameter, which they'd be at 45, they'd be 60 feet long. It's kind of like shotgun gauges. 12, like a 12 gauge is 12 balls. Lead balls equals what a 12 gauge would be. 20 gauge is 20 lead balls. You know, works out that way. Something along that line, but bore diameter, by the length of the gun, the caliber, which would give it its caliber. Five-inch guns are considered on Navy. They are 45 and what were they? 35 and 45? Yeah. Depending upon what mounts they're on and who is making them.
Yeah, I knew they had some 38 caliber stuff.
Yeah. So just an overview, guys. And a 16-inch gun from an Iowa-class battleship. Each gun would fire a projectile weighing 2,700 pounds, 23 nautical miles. And it required 79 men to operate the 3 guns in a turret. So it had 3 turrets, 79 men per turret. So to fire a broadside takes 237 men, and plus then also the fire directors and everything else that they
So I forgot to mention when I met up with Drew to go to the Twins game, he gave me a bottle of this.
Single malt.
Irish.
Nice.
Irish.
That's
Nice.
very good.
You're working your way down it too.
Yeah,
Well,
I was just about to say it must be good.
Well, that's what he and I did in the hotel room after he gave it to me.
Oh, okay.
See, that's how you work it properly. You give somebody alcohol and then you help them drink it. That's the way that works. Hey, Nick, Raggle Fraggle wants to know, is there a cartridge corner?
Oh, there is.
right.
Or what I'll do is I'll send it to you, Mike. I'll have you do it next week.
No, we got time.
I won't be here next week, so. Okay, so the cartridge for this week is the 460 GA Magnum. Of course, I don't have one to show off.
Why not?
I tried looking. Nobody makes it. Or if they do, it's a very custom built ammo. So the 460 GA, it is derived from a mix of the 458 Winchester, 460 Weatherby, and the 505 Gibbs. So it's kind of one of those, as you can see here, but listen to those. It's a mix of all three. Tells you it's a big game African game hunting cartridge. I'm trying to see, where's the article that explains it better. Here. So here's the little article that Paul sent me last week when we decided on the cartridge. This is the truth before the birth of the 460J, brainchild of Guns and Ammo publisher Mr. Thomas J. Ciatos. I'm assuming, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly.
Definitely sounds like somebody was drunk when they came up with it.
Yeah. Who convinced the basic idea while on safari in Uganda with Mr. Robert Pedersen. Mr. Ciatos realized that the hunter of heavy game is, by choice or due to the diminishing supply of double rifles, increasingly dependent on efficient bolt-action rifles. Of course, I lost my spot. Oh, here we go. He further knew that the top category of such rifles where we have only the 458 Winchester, the 460 Weatherby, and the 505 Gibbs to choose from. I'm not overlooking these fine old standbys, the 404 and the 416 Rigby, which abnormally uphold the requirements of the big 40s, but it is universally recognized that the true elephant rifle begins with a bore of 450 and a bullet weight of 480 to 500 grains fired at about 2,100 feet per second. I have left the 426 Whistler Richards off the field combos because of it is unsafe cartridge. As any cartridge from a dangerous game having a rebated rim or rim substantially smaller in diameter than the case body, the case rounds not exactly lined up in the magazine to be missed by the bolt face as it moves forward. Running a groove down the side of the case can cause a dangerous, perhaps fatal delay. The 45 caliber rifle firing a bullet at from 2,100 to 2,500 feet per second will penetrate the muscle and bone of an elephant, buffalo, or rhino from any probable angle to cause a clean kill. So it's pretty incredible. So you're looking at 0.458 diameter bullet, anywhere from, let's see, does it give a weight they use for these?
Yeah, they're probably at 485 to 510.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah. You're some big. And that's the thing. There's not much. Well, actually, hang on. Let's see what the book says. So bullet weights, 500 grain FMJ. Doesn't give me a velocity, but it's probably around that 2,100 to 2,500. So that's a booking round for a big bore like that, especially a 500 grain projectile. So the case length, you're looking at 2.788 inches. So that's pretty substantial itself. So
case length on the one they're showing in that article is 2.860 inches.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a case discrepancy, but yeah, it's pretty incredible for what it is. So
there's no belt on the cartridge.
So
it's
that case there. So
yep.
It's a pretty interesting case, but basically I think of taking like a 308 in a way, just giving it steroids for a month. Then you're getting into that. So,
and they put a 15-degree shoulder on it so it would feed better from a magazine.
Yep. Yeah. So it took like a double rifle cartridge, but we were able to fit it into a bolt gun. So, which is pretty cool. So, but yeah, that it was a tricky one. I'm trying to remember. Was it Raggle Fraggle or who picked that one out last time? I'm trying to remember.
I don't remember.
But yeah, that's an interesting one. So we'll do it again if anybody wants to do it. How about Tommy Boy this time? Pick a page number between 80 and 576 and a number 1 or 2. And that'll pick out for next week, and I can get information ready for Mike.
Yeah, it was Raggle Fraggle.
Yep, that's what I thought. So, but nice thing is we have plenty of cartridges to go through.
Yep. While we're waiting for Tommy Boy to come up with that number, I wanted to let somebody know we were supposed to tell you guys about this last week and did not.
I don't think we had a show last week, did we?
No,
I didn't
that's why
think
we
so.
didn't.
No, it's a holiday.
That's why we didn't tell nobody. So RCBS added to their Matchmaster funnel kit. They added a couple more details or a couple more adapters. So they have now added 25 cal, 35 cal, 408 cal, 45 cal, and a powder dye adapter to their original offering, which was 22, 6, 6, 5, 7, 30, and 338. So they have
pretty much about most of everything covered.
Yeah. So they, and a 17. So this is the whole entire setup. 17, 20, 22, 6, 25, 6, 5, 27, 7, 30, 35, 338, 375, 408, 416, 45, 50. And then they said there's a funnel adapter for pistol, a funnel drop tube, and then a Matchmaster funnel powder dye adapter. So I was looking to see if I can get pictures to show off. So it looks like the pistol is literally just kind of sized. I don't want to say. It doesn't say what the pistol is for. So, but yeah, they've got a drop tube. So you can have essentially a longer flow. If you're one of those people that really likes that, which I found that, having that drop tube on my mech press makes a difference. So,
Can they make me one that's about that long?
why don't you ask him next time you go out to lunch with him?
I might have to. I haven't talked to him in a while. I need to send him a text, see how he's doing.
So
you better catch him before that season start.
I need to do something that long for black powder. That gives that time for that black powder to kind of funnel down and compress by itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that reminds me. I'll just shoot him a text in the morning.
And by the way, they offer Sezzle at rcbs.com. So you can, put that to your advantage.
Let's see.
I'm just looking to see if there's anything else new that we missed, which I don't think there is. So yeah, definitely looking at that Matchmaster. That's next on my list. So they are going to
be when Joel. Oh, go ahead.
That's next on my purchase list is the Matchmaster. So anyway,
so when Joel messaged me last month or July, wow, it's been that long since I've talked to him. So we're going to get him penciled in for late October.
Yep.
But he was saying they're going to be dropping a ton of new products at the NASGW, which is the, what is that show called? Just saw the name. Of course, National Association of Sporting Goods Wholesalers show. So a ton of new products, it sounds like they're going to be releasing at that show, and that's the 15th through the 17th. So we're a little over a month from that. So we'll hopefully have some stuff here in about a month, some cool stuff coming from them. But I will shoot him a text in the morning.
Yeah, that's the weekend my kid gets married. It's up in Iowa.
Oh, are
That's
you
what-
are you going to Iowa too?
Well, that's where Acme or NASGW is based out of there. Their show's in Grapevine, Texas.
Oh, they move it around then because last year it was in KC.
Yeah, I knew it was in KC last year.
Nick,
Yeah.
Harold's Precision has tubes to 8 inches long.
Yeah, I would like to get like a foot.
Okay.
I could make one. I just don't want to fight the time to do it.
Well, that's why I was.
No, yeah, it's one of those things. I have an old Lyman black powder dispenser,
Mm-hmm.
and every so often you'll run across the black powder drop tube on eBay, but it goes for like $160 used, and it's like I hate dropping that on that. So it's if I could find a way to have this.
That's that brass one, right?
Yeah, that's just the tube that threads onto the bottom
Right.
of your powder dispenser.
That's the brass one, though.
Yeah,
Hey, Nick,
So
yeah.
it's brass. So why don't you figure out what diameter you need it and then just cut your own damn threads?
I could. Sometimes
won't.
ladies, this is fun though.
Regal Freggle's talking about Rossi's he said the new guns hit the market, and he's talking about that Rossi pistol. Basically, what Rossi did is they took their RS-22 rifle, and they did the same thing that High Point must have inspired them, because they did the same thing that High Point did with the carbine to make a pistol. They really basically just chopped the barrel down and chopped the stock off, and bada bing, you got a 22 pistol.
Do we have a style of pizza here in Kansas City? I didn't know we did.
No, KC's known for barbecue, not pizza.
Yeah, Casey's definitely barbecue. I have not found a good style pizza that I like yet, and I'm very picky on my pizza.
Oh man, it was funny the other day. There was a Facebook post. Somebody was at Woodman's, must have been in Rockford, at the Woodman's, and so they took a video of the cheese aisle and the other side, and they were from down south, and they couldn't understand. They couldn't understand why there was so much cheese, and they were talking about Wisconsin, and Wisconsin wanting cheese. And so we were laughing about that, and then the conversation went on to continue about frozen pizza.
Oh my gosh!
Like Wisconsin has all these frozen pizza options, and I was actually talking to a guy from Texas, and he goes, "Yeah, I was up visiting." This is when I was down in Dallas for the last NRA show, and he goes, "Yeah, I was up visiting," and he goes, "I walked into a supermarket, and I couldn't believe the amount of frozen pizzas you people have."
You would think Texas had the same amount.
No. So at Woodman's, they have like 2 full aisle, 3 or 4 aisles dedicated to frozen pizzas. Now these aisles are only like 16 feet long, but are you talking about?
Is he talking about Casey's? CASEYS? It's got to be.
Unless he's talking about CC's.
CC's or Casey's, like the gas station. It's the only thing I could make sense. Casey's.
Yeah, Casey's pizza is the bomb.
It is the bomb. I will say that
Yeah.
for a gas station pizza, it is the bomb. Their breakfast
It is
pizzas where
so
it's at.
much better than Quick Trip.
It
Oh, I hate
is.
Q. Like Quick Trip
Not
pizza
QT.
here.
Not
Okay.
QT.
Up north, it's Quick, like KWIK Trip.
Yes.
Here, it's QT. Just
Yeah.
2 letters, QT.
Yes.
I will not eat QT's breakfast pizza because it's gravy based, and I don't like
Not
that.
to mention it's way cheaper too. Like
Especially, Casey's is like what,
Yeah.
$2 a slice.
yes,
like-
and if you're
It's like
if you're
$5
signed up for their
almost.
rewards program, you
Oh,
can
yeah.
earn a full size pizza.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Casey's
pizza.
gas station is amazing pizza, especially when you consider it's a freaking gas station.
And on the go, it's
Oh, their breakfast pizza is the bomb, and
Oh, yeah,
their
'cause it's a
lunch pizza's
cheese-based.
really good. Yeah.
Oh, I love the breakfast
And
pizza.
that cheese mix is amazing.
And
Gosh
why
dang it,
are
now
they
I'm getting
such
hungry for pizza.
huge slices? They are not stingy with those slices.
No, you get your money's worth there on the
Casey's
on
is
pizza.
still open. Show's over.
I got one up by the Speedway. Okay, I'll go.
I got one that's I actually got to drive past a Quick Trip to go to it, but it's close enough I can actually go to it, which is amazing. Because around here it's Quick Trip, so KT, not QT. But anyway,
Nick, you
Yeah.
want a drop tube?
Oh no. How long? Oh shit. I don't think I can make it for that.
That includes the wood block.
Yeah, I can't make it for that.
That's the 24-inch one.
Yeah, I can't make it. I don't even know if I can buy 24 inches long. Yeah, I can't buy brass.
what
tubing
website is
long.
that?
This
Buffalo
is
Arms
Buffalo
Arms?
Yeah.
has taken a lot of my money because they do a lot of oddball cartridges and cartridge conversion stuff and dies and bullet molds, and
I'm putting it in the show notes. So
they are a very good website. I think they're based out of Minnesota, if I'm not mistaken. Minnesota and Arizona, I think. You want to come say hi?
Buffalo Arms.
Buffalo Arms.
It's out of Idaho.
Idaho. What am I thinking of Minnesota?
Idaho, Idaho, Idaho.
Yeah.
Nope. Travis is the hoe, and so is Jason. Because they're both in Idaho.
$50 for a 37-inch drop tube. Oh, you can't beat that.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't make it for that.
Did you say 37-inch?
37-inch.
Holy crap.
I'll make my own stand because what I'll do is I'll mount it to the side of my metal racking for it holds all my ammo cans. I'll just mount it to the side of that, build me a shelf that hooks into the hooks for that I can set my brass on. And
Ooh, they sell firearms too.
oh yeah, they sell anything you can think of really in reloading firearms.
Yep.
I look at them as the old cartridge of like a Graf's version of the old cartridge.
Holy crap, that's expensive.
Oh yeah,
I think
there's
we
some
wanna
expensive
choose the
stuff
zero
on
to-
there.
I think what is choose the $0 to $10,000.
Yeah. So my thing came with that. So if I could find a way to thread my tube onto this,
Here's
would be great.
They're out of stock right now.
Well,
But
mine came with that. So yeah,
You got that. There's a threads on it right there.
Yeah.
So,
I
and
think they're
you know,
fine thread though. That's the only downfall. I
Okay.
hate fine threads.
yeah,
Cutting fine threads are a pain.
Hey, Paul.
yeah. I see Ken was,
I wonder
but
if what
Ken wants the Jerry Micklick version, which is
Expensive.
expensive. Yes.
oh,
Well,
so it
that's
looks
'cause
like
it's got JM on it.
yeah.
looks like Clifford's getting a Casey's about 20 miles away from him. Sign up for their rewards program
Yeah, absolutely.
and keep an eye out for their
Yeah.
gas because every so often they'll run discounted gas prices. So, and on that, Clifford, pick a number between 80 and 576 and number 1 or number 2.
Yeah, because Tommy Boy didn't.
He must have jumped off.
Well, he said Night Walter, so maybe he did leave.
Yeah.
So he said no, it's a 9mm. I don't care about the JM.
Yeah. But the only one they make in 9mm is the JM.
Mm-hmm. And I remember we had one at the gun shop I worked at for a long time, and I was going to buy it. I was like, oh, this is a gorgeous revolver.
Ooh, that's a hell of a price. 1858 Remington.
There you go.
For $415.19. And the beautiful
Yeah.
part about that is it's got a complete top strap, so you know what that means.
Mm-hmm. Gosh dang it, another weird one. I've never heard. This is another one I've never heard of.
Yeah.
I got to see if there's. Hopefully, there's a Wikipedia page or something for this. So. Hey, that's the cool part about this, though. Some things you would never see, or
Ooh, they got some dragoons. Oh,
I put it in our private chat. What it is.
what the heck?
Yeah, exactly. What the heck? Yeah, it's an interesting sounding one. I love the name of it.
Ooh.
Uh-oh, Nick. Puppy's getting excited.
What's wrong?
I just found
wants
they've got
to
an
play.
1858 Remington in 7.5-inch stainless.
Yeah,
For
Mike,
only
that website will
$5.
become your friend. I'm telling you.
Good grief. You bastard.
Hey, loaddad.com's got data for it. It's actually
There you
shocking.
go.
Oh, it's also got different names. So I can search it that way too.
Anyway.
Yeah, that isn't so bad though. Good, cool name, but very, very interesting cartridge.
Damn.
Yeah.
I agree, Sharinda. You need that pipe. And I want one too. So you can buy me one while you're at it. Sorry,
Oh,
that was something she sent
I'm
in the Facebook chat. So
yeah.
you can buy me one of those pipes too.
Mm-mm.
Why not?
Oh, yeah, I'm not buying that. I think my bonus mom will get that when I grow up. But they're gorgeous.
Yeah.
She was the
I-
one that told me I needed that for my outdoor activities. And when
You're
she
damn right you
explained
do.
why, I was like, I wouldn't even have thought that was a thing.
So, yep, I would agree. You need to.
But
Right.
if I run across a winning lottery ticket, just know I got you.
I did not win the last lottery.
Same.
I
Well,
didn't either.
Oh shoot!
Some
If I
asshole
would've
in
won it-
St. Louis did.
Yeah, I know. Of all places that needed it, not St. Louis.
All right, so what time is it? Oh shit, we
It
ain't even gonna bother.
is 8:41.
Yeah, we're not even gonna bother, gang. It's already 8:40. Yeah. So I have everything set up now. I have my wrench. Actually, I'll go out in my truck and get my regular wrench set that I have out there. So, yeah, I wouldn't tell anybody either. But all of a sudden, you'd see all of the Reloading podcast in one room,
Oh, exactly.
and it'd be a really nice studio with a really nice table. I'd get one of those nice. Actually, I could probably make one. I just got to find the wood. You know those nice tables they make where they take the black walnut and put it on the sides, and then the epoxy stuff in the middle.
river
Yeah,
table. Yeah. Okay.
I've got I think I've got a Lee hand press somewhere around here. I'd put in there.
Yeah. And don't judge me if we have a barista and a whiskey pourer that just randomly pops in screen. Okay.
Shoot, if I
hell
would
of
have,
that. I'm getting
if I would,
I'm getting a beer wench.
I might just go grab a glass of whiskey whenever now I need to, I guess.
No. You wouldn't grab it. It would be brought to you.
Sure, I got 2 feet. I'll use my feet.
Not
all
if we
right.
win the lotto.
I'd still use my feet because we were talking about the other day. If we would have won that,
It smells so good.
we would have put half to 3/4 that away, took a tiny chunk of the rest, bought some land, and you'd be able to live off the rest of it comfortably.
I honestly would find out what the best well digging company is in Africa, because there's like 3 or 4 different charities that make wells in Africa.
Mm-hmm.
I would figure out which one's spending the most out of the donations, and they would get a few million.
You're wasting your money.
Why?
Why? Because they don't even have the power to run those what do you
Mhm.
call it? It's because they put the wires up to run it to the pumps, and somebody comes along and steals the wire.
Copper wire
you know,
doesn't last long.
Yeah, it's like putting a building up over there and putting electric in it, and 2 months after it's done, the electric is gone, the wiring is gone, everything is gone on it. I'm sorry, I'm
No, I understand what
you're.
you're saying, but what I'm talking about is I'm not talking about an electric well. We're going to go old fashioned.
How
The
deep
old-
do you think a hand pump works?
No, not a hand pump. The old fashioned windmill wells.
How deep do you think they work?
It depends on how much you're generating for.
How much lift you can generate on the
Yeah.
pump? Okay.
So you'd have to figure that out.
How much lift it can take, and that's the problem with those wells. Most of them are set up to maybe 100 feet, and that's about it.
I'm pretty sure probably Africa, you're probably looking at, a few thousand feet.
Right. Well, no, you wouldn't be 1,000 feet. 300-400 feet.
Yeah.
That's there are pumps that will do it. Okay, I'm
right.
But
I understand your point.
I'm just saying that right now Africa is probably has probably got the worst reputation for anything staying in place. I can start in South Africa and I can go all the way north.
Right.
To,
I mean, it's an entire infrastructure overhaul is what you're looking at, because if it's not the regular criminals, it's the politicians.
Well, and it's the attitude that the people have that and the religions that they have, and even down to the different tribes. I mean,
right.
I'm subscribed to a podcast that watches what's going on in Africa as far as the wars, the insurgencies, the what do you call it, and right now Central Africa, all the way through Central Africa, is just a complete problem. All right. And you start going south, you get to to some of the places they're going south, they're having problems with the people just giving up. They're just giving up, and they're going to steal anything and everything.
Is that war fronts, Paul?
What?
Is it war fronts? Or
yeah, that's one of them. Yeah,
I love his stuff. He makes great videos.
But I have a couple that are based on not so much media part, but a stuff that's put out by the State Department and that, and just it's sad. Okay, I mean, we were there, we were doing good, we're doing well, and Russia came over. Russia stepped in and started doing a lot. China stepped in, started doing a lot, and all of a sudden, the amount of weapons and everything else that are in there, just astronomical. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
cheap cheap weapons that are going to insurgents and such. And the hard part is that when you're seeing 13 and 14-year-olds committing genocide,
Yeah.
it's a little hard to sit down and say I'm going to put my money in there.
Right. I get that.
Well, I'm not making rash decisions, but I will do some frivolous spending. That's for sure.
It's sad. It's just really
I
sad
think I
that
want
they
to
had,
Candex. It is.
you know. Yeah, and it's one of the things, I have a lot of time on my hands where I can investigate a lot of things, and it's really sad as far as what's happening there
Mm-hmm.
for a country, for a not a
People.
for countries, the
Yeah.
people, the whole continent. I mean, is in shambles, really.
Yeah.
Just in shambles, and it's sad.
Mm-hmm.
It's sad. And they can't keep the corruption away from everything.
No. They found that out real quickly in places like Somalia and Ethiopia and, the inland countries.
Well, former Rhodesia,
Yeah.
Zimbabwe,
Yep. A lot of the people that were part of the attempted genocide in Rhodesia are back in power. Or their descendants, I should say. Because that's, you're talking 70s with that. But
well, that was late. That was a place I was thinking of going to work at was Rhodesia.
mm-hmm.
When I left the service.
Good thing you didn't.
Well, they passed a law that said that we couldn't. An American citizen couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Oh,
And so I did not. But there were a few Americans that did go over there, and before that law was passed, and the people were doing well to stop it, and the government gave up.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's pretty sad. It's pretty sad.
Definitely. Oh, sweet. They carry marbles, tangs. I need one for my Model 14. So I'll have to look through and see if they have. Anyway. Well, this was an interesting show. So.
I'm sorry, guys.
No, we're fine.
I went off on a tangent that is...
No, it's all good. I caused part of it by not having the stuff here that I thought I had here. So.
Yeah, but I shouldn't have gone into what I did. So.
Oh no, that was well after the fact.
well, Paul, I guess you're just going to have to pay the penance of sending us all powder.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's not going to happen, Sharenda. Besides, what are you going to do with it? Stare at it? Eh? When's the last time you actually pulled a lever on a press and actually loaded something? I
It
think
was back in
Jim's loaded more
June.
than you have.
It was back in June before all that crap and me getting
Wow.
stranded in Texas.
What'd you load?
A few nines.
Nice.
It wasn't anything to brag about. It was probably either right at 100 or less than 100 rounds.
Hey, that's not bad though. That's more than I thought you've loaded.
Yep. I haven't loaded shot shell in a while. I think the last time I loaded some of that was back in January.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to get out of the disorganized, no bench having status.
Yeah. Well, I'm just proud of you for loading shot shell because I didn't know you had actually.
I did. They weren't the prettiest. Oh, this is not going to sound great, but it wasn't the prettiest nipples, but they were.
Crimp.
Yeah. Crimp, not nipples.
Crimp.
But that's part of practicing and learning.
Yeah.
The more you spend time loading, the better off you will get.
Yep. And if you want to rescue shot shells that have bad crimps on them, or that appear that they're going to have bad crimps, you can go to, what's that place in Minnesota, Nick? That
Ballistic Products Incorporated, BPI.
Right. They sell a tube heater that you can use to fix the tubes up, so they will.
Oh,
crimp.
really? Ballistic.
That's who I was
Products
thinking of
and what?
earlier. Ballistic
Yep.
Products.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay, writing this down.
There's all
Basically,
kinds of things we have to fix shot shells that they carry that no one else.
it's a neat little tool.
Okay. Oh, let me put a star
It's a
by
little.
that.
Basically, it turns the hull and heats the hull. Think of it as like an annealer for hulls.
Okay.
So if you got one, you jack up the crimp on. Because once you jack up the crimp, it won't straighten back out until you actually heat it up and completely straighten it out. So,
Okay.
and you don't want to use a torch because torch melts it.
Yeah, torch does good.
Yeah, I discovered that. First bright idea I had wasn't that bright.
Yeah.
Nope. Yeah.
And make sure if you're going to use the torch on it, make sure you don't have a prime case, please.
Oh, yeah,
Mhm.
I was smart enough to not do that, but
Okay, I'm just
I
saying.
didn't think it was actually going to work, but I am all for the dumb stuff.
Oh, you
Occasionally.
want to. If you had a drill press, then you could get a dowel that would you could shape the fit, and then a heat gun. You could sit down and use a heat gun and a drill press running and just heat up the piece of wood.
Yep.
Slide it up onto slide the shell up in there as it's turning, and apply a little bit of heat to the outside, and it'll turn out real nice. This is something to think about.
That sounds like it may be fun and a headache rolled all into one.
It is. It is. That's why they make a thing to do it. Someone thought of a better way. But hey,
Exactly.
anyhow.
Yep. All right, so that wraps it all up for tonight. If you're looking for camouflage, swing over to Camerado. And my hat's gone. I don't know where it went. Anyway, I probably got mad and tossed it. But yeah, so next week we'll actually, honest to God, get this up and completely running. So
You sure?
yes.
Just messing with you.
unless we have a guest. If we have guests, that's obviously not going to happen. So, at any rate, that'll give me time to run over to Maynard's and get another acro bin so I can hang it on here, or empty one of the 500 acro bins I've got laying around here that have got other stuff in it. So, but anybody got any shout outs?
Not yet.
Okay. Shout out to our new Patreons who all joined. And shout out to everybody who continues to either hang out on the Discord or occasionally send us emails. Reloadingpodcast@gmail.com if you want to get the Discord link. And thank you everybody for tuning in. And on that note, keep your breath shiny.
Jump on the Millsap short bus.
Teach a lady how to reload and then let her pinch off your stash just a little bit.
Grandpa told me not to listen to Mama. He said violence does solve problems.
Support the Second Amendment any way you can. If you're not sure how and you need ideas, get a hold of us. We'll help direct you. If you're struggling, 988 from your cell phone. I guess 1-800-273-8255 works as well, but 988 is the one they're trying to guide everybody to. If you're a veteran of any of the armed services, hit 1 and it'll get you to somebody that's a little more detailed in helping veterans. So if you need help, reach out. Thanks for joining us. Thanks to everybody that joins us live. I realize it's still an audio podcast and we try and make it so it's still kind of focused audio wise, but you know, we don't want to ignore the chat and stuff either. So, because it actually does, for the most part, add to the show. So, but like I said, if you need help, reach out, 988. Also, Walk the Talk America is a good place to go for resources. We've got that information in the show notes. So you can basically grab any episode after 500 and that's all in there. So, but we want you here. We need you here. Keep fighting. It's rough some days. And there are days where you honestly just kind of want to say, fuck it. Chris, leave that one in. But there's guaranteed at least one person that wants you here. I guarantee you there's at least one person on the earth that wants you here. So reach out, get the help. It's very important. Thanks, folks. Have a good night.
Good night,
Good night.
all.
There y'all.